Have you been having issues learning how to shove it? Today I'm going to test out a hack that I came across. I've never tried it, so it piqued my interest. I'm going to see if it can help you guys out. Let's give it a shot. First things first, I want to make sure you understand the general concept of the shove-it motion. So again, we're not popping, this is just a regular shove-it. You're pushing down and swooping behind you with your back foot. You're just getting your front foot out of the way as you jump forward, catching the board, and then you continue to ride away. When put into practice, it'll look like this. Although the shove-it is easier to learn while rolling due to less friction, most beginners want to learn standing still to help gain the confidence. So today's hack focuses on standing still and learning to shove it. Do me a favor, hit the like button, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you're having trouble standing still or rolling with this trick. All right, quickly, let's go ahead and touch base on foot position. So front foot, I like to have anywhere behind my front bolts. Doesn't matter a whole lot. Really, the front foot, you're just getting it up and out of the way when you do this trick. Back foot, have it up on the tail. Notice my toes are hanging over just a little bit. That helps me push down to scoot behind me. Because again, that's a general motion. As I push down, I'm swiping my foot backwards. Literally just lifting my front foot out of the way, and I'm jumping forward. The board is going to go forward with me. All right, so you've got the general idea of how to do a shove-it. You understand the motion, you understand you're jumping forward, and you understand the foot placement, but you're still struggling. So let's go ahead and actually get into the hack. So find any curb, doesn't matter, just as long as it's smooth. You see I'm in a parking lot, curb right here in front of me. You're taking the board and you're putting it up on the curb. Have the inside of your wheels against the curb. So this is kind of locking you in. Now, I've never tried this. This will be the first time I try it, but my understanding is the board on the curb giving you a slight slant, you're leaning forward, it's gonna make you jump forward, so you're getting used to the jumping motion. It's also gonna make you get used to pushing your foot back behind you because the wheel is hooked onto the edge, so it gives an extra surface to push off of. Now, I understand this may be a little intimidating as well because you are adding some actual height to it, but don't worry about that for now. Let's just try to get the initial motion going and see how that works. All right, so it just took me 5 tries to land my first one solid. I've never tried this before. It is really weird. Again, the pushing off the curb. I could see this getting you more prepared for pop shove-its than regular shove-its, but it does help getting the feeling of the swiping behind you. So maybe try to just swipe it a few times, just try to land one foot, and then go back to flat ground and try from there. But I'm gonna try it again, one more angle, see if we can get one a little bit quicker than 5 tries, because shove-its are pretty easy for me, so this should be easy as well. All right, so it took me 3 tries there. Third one I landed fine. Let's go ahead, I'll do a few just on flat ground, see if I miss any. We'll try 5 in a row, see if it helps me be consistent. Yeah, that totally just happened. All right, I feel like going from the curb to flat ground is weird, especially if you're a beginner. I probably wouldn't recommend it. Let's try that again. As you can see in these attempts, going from the curb to flat ground definitely messed up my shove-its as I kept leaning too far forward and putting a little too much weight on my back foot. So I saw this on Fidel's Ultimate Skate Hacks. Great channel, has a lot of great 1 minute or less tips. I've also seen this on Instagram, I can't remember who, and some people on TikTok. So it's a pretty common method. To me, does it work? Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it if you're trying to learn pop shove-its, not regular shove-its, because I can shove it no problem, and then going from the curb to the ground, I found that I'm leaning forward more than usual, and I'm also putting more weight on my back foot because when you're on the curb, it takes a little bit more force because of that wheel pushing against the curb. So it actually messed me up going back to flat ground. I didn't land any of the first, I don't know, 3 to 5 tries I just had. So in my opinion, if you're a beginner, you're having troubles standing still and doing shove-its, stick to flat ground. Take your board off your wheels, go inside, try it a few times. I'll post another video that you guys can check out on how to help with that. If you're learning pop Shuvits, by all means, go ahead and give this a try. I think it'll help you getting used to the height difference. You're dropping down, but you gotta be able to catch your board while doing it. And then when you're on flat ground, you just pop a little harder.